Hi everybody, this is the review for tomorrow's quiz. So go ahead and you can work on these worksheets and then go through these. First off, we want to solve these equations and clear any fractions if necessary. So I'm going to combine any like terms. So on this particular side, I have a 2 and a 3, so I get 5 minus 3y is equal to 8. Remember, what you do to one side, you have to do the other. We were just combining like terms on one side. So I'm going to subtract 5. So I get negative 3y is equal to 3. Divide each side by negative 3. The reason you're dividing, those are multiplied. So you find out your answer is y is equal to negative 1 for an answer. Excuse me. Next problem, we do have like terms on the right side, so let's combine those together first. So I get this. Now I'm going to go ahead and get x alone, so I'll add 11 to both sides. So I'm going to get 12 is equal to 6x. Divide each side by 6 because that's how they're being held together. So we find that x is equal to 2. This next problem, we could do one of two things first. I think just distributing over the parentheses would be easy enough to do, so I'm going to distribute the 2 to there. So I'm going to get 18 plus 2x is equal to 58. Go ahead and subtract 18. Those cancel out, so I'm going to get 2x is equal to 18 subtracting, or 58 minus 18. That's 0, and we're going to get 40 divided by 2. So you find that x is equal to 20. Number 4, you have 2/5 x equals 2. So you need to see that. So let's multiply both sides by the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 2 over 5 is 5 over 2. These are going to cancel out nicely, leaving me x. 2 goes in itself once. 1 times 5 is 5, so x is equal to 5. Down our list, problem number 5, it looks like we have 8/3 plus 2x equals 24/3. So let's clear that denominator. So I'm going to multiply, B and I have 3 for both my denominators. I'm going to multiply everything by 3 or 3 over 1. Remember, there's 3 terms, so that's going to cancel that. It's going to give me 8. 3 times 2 is 6x. This 3's cancel here. Gives me 24. Subtract 8 from both sides. Those cancel, so that's going to give me 6x equal to 16. Divide each side by 6, not x, I'm sorry. And I'm going to reduce that. 16 over 6 is going to reduce to 8 over 3. And again, you can leave it like an improper fraction. Next problem, I have x's and numbers on both sides, so I'm going to start isolating. So I'm going to subtract on this one, subtract x from both sides. That can be 4 equals 6x minus 8. Add 8 to both sides. Those cancel, it gives me 12 is equal to 6x. Divide each side by 6. So x is going to be equal to 2. Let's progress a little bit further down. Almost done with the first side. Problem number 7. Big mistake kids will make on this one. They do not distribute the negative to both. You do indeed need that, so you get 6. And then that's going to give you negative 4x minus 10 equals 28. Remember, you're distributing the negative and the 2 to both. So that became the negative 4x and the negative 10. Combine your like terms, so 6 and negative 10. They're on the same side. So that's going to be 4x minus 4 equals 28. That's a 4. Let's add 4 to both sides. So I get negative 4x is equal to let's see, that's going to be 32. Divide each side by negative 4. So we're going to find that x is equal to negative 8. Okay, if I divide both sides by the negative, 32 divided by negative 4. Problem number 8, let's distribute the 3 over the parentheses. So I'm going to get 12 plus 6x is equal to negative 21 minus 5x. Let's start moving things over. So I'm just going to choose to bring the 5x over by adding it. It was a negative 5x, so I'm going to add 5x to both sides. Those cancel, so I get 12 plus 11x is equal to negative 21. Subtracting 12 from both sides, I'm going to get 11x is equal to negative 33. If I divide both sides by 11, I'm going to find that x is equal to negative 3. So that's the front side of this page. Okay, number 9. We have a whole bunch of fractions. That my denominators are 5, 10, and 2 on number 9. So the number I'm going to multiply all three of the terms by would be 10. The reason it's 10 is 5 goes into 10, 10 goes into 10, as well as 2. So I'm multiplying everything by 10, or 10 over 1, reduce. So 5 goes into 10 twice. 2 times 6 is 12, plus the 10's cancel out. So that gives me 1x. 1x is the same thing as x. And 2 goes into 10 5 times. 3 times 5 is 15. Subtract 12 from both sides. The nice thing is this is going to work out really quickly, so you get x is equal to 3. There's nothing more to do. Number 10, I have 6x minus 1 all over 2. So what I'm going to do is let's clear that denominator. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. That cancels that, so I get 6x minus 1 is equal to 12. Add 1 to both sides. 6x is equal to 13. Divide each side by 6. So I get x is equal to 13 over 6. And again, you can leave it as an improper fraction. The next problems we're going to start dealing with is we have the inequalities, okay, the greater than, less than. So we have to put our answer in interval notation. So remember that has the square brackets and the open brackets. So let's solve it the same. X minus 2 is greater than 4, so I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So x is greater than 6. Answer looks great there, okay? So remember, I don't have the equal sign, so it's going to start at 6. I'm going to numbers that are bigger than 6, so I'm going to infinity. That's my interval notation right there. Problem number 12, I'm going to distribute the negative 4. So I get negative 12 plus 20a is less than or equal to 18. Let's solve this. I'm going to add 12 to both sides. So 20a is less than or equal to 30. Divide each side by 20. Reduce it if you can. 30 over 20 is 3 over 2. I want values that are less than. So we're going to negative infinity. I'm starting at 3 over 2, and that's a square bracket. The reason it's a square bracket is equal to. I want values that are less than. That's why I'm going to negative infinity. And then the last two problems, 13 and 14. So again, I need to figure out, I want to get y by itself, so I'm going to subtract y from both sides. That cancels that. So I get 3y minus 2 is greater than or equal to negative 11. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So 3y is greater than or equal to negative 9. Divide each side by 3. The sign stays the same. Even though I was negative, the sign stays the same because I did not divide by the negative. So I'm starting, I want values greater than negative 3 included in it, so it's a square bracket, negative 3 to infinity. And then final question, I have 1/4 x is greater than 2, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 4 over 1, or just 4. So those cancel, so I get x is greater than 8. Okay, it's a rounded bracket because it's only greater than. I'm starting at 8, and I'm going to infinity. And remember, the infinity always has a rounded bracket because you can't get there. Good luck. I'll be here early. There'll probably be a smidge of time to do like 1 or 2 questions, but that's it for Friday's class. Have a great day.